I want you ladies, you feminist ladies, that's sarcasm, to understand that they're wanting to take your right to vote away. And even the women Republican in Congress and in the Senate are whittling away their own. It's basically they're cutting their own nose off to spite their face. Listen to this, because this is some serious stuff, and you better pay attention, because they don't want an ethnic vote and they don't want a woman vote.
Today, I introduced an amendment that would have stopped this bill from being implemented unless we could just certify that no eligible married woman would be denied the right to vote. That should go without saying. Republicans blocked it. Let me repeat that. Republicans voted down my amendment that just would have ensured that women who are eligible and registered could still cast their ballot. This puts up to 70 million women at risk of disenfranchisement. 70 million. That's 1 in 4 voters in this country. And the burden will fall hardest on working mothers, caregivers, those juggling jobs and families who have barely a moment to spare. It's outrageous that in the year 2025, more than a century after the 19th Amendment was ratified, we still have to defend a woman's right to vote. But we will, every single day, if that's what it takes, because this is personal. It's for the mom in Gresham who can't afford to take unpaid time off work to go hunt down paperwork. It's for the woman in Hood River whose name no longer matches her birth certificate, who doesn't have the $160 for a passport. Are we really going to tell her she can't vote? Republicans failed to show up for their mothers, their daughters, their wives, and every woman in their life. But we are going to keep showing up, and we're just getting started. We're not going to stop until we build a government where working mothers and families can also thrive. Today, I introduced an amendment that would...
So, we knew that they were going to backtrack on women's rights in this country. I knew this from the moment I got on social media in 2009, posting things. I understood that fighting for women's rights was going to be a thing. I got backlash from men all over social media saying, oh, women already have their rights and what are you fighting for? I knew that this day was going to come, that this government was going to backtrack on women's protections and women's right to vote. And they're targeting now. So they're hitting us with everything. And I'm talking about all guns blazing at us. With civil rights being undone, women's rights being undone, and due process being undone, and all these different things being undone, as well as the economy tanking. This is a complete setup for this country. And if you actually truly do believe in the Constitution, if you truly do, and you happen to be a man, think about all these things, please.